Welp, you know what time it is. Hello everyone, AE86 Night Run here. Now, this time around, we're going to be covering cut content from the Dareen Younes Duology. And before you ask, no, I'm not going to be counting my commentary on Finanimate's rants on Dareen Younes due to the fact that it mainly focused on Finanimate's and Chris Barone's lack thereof criticisms towards Dareen Younes, which is, well, kind of invalid due to the fact that it either A, made no sense whatsoever, or B, it's basically just a nothing burger. Well, without any further ado, let's get started with the cut content of the Dareen Younes Duology. Before I begin, I would like to stress heavily that this is not made in malice, and this is not to start a hate campaign. For the love of everything that's all holy, do not, and I mean do not, go out and harass people that are mentioned within this video. Now, without any further ado, let's get started.
Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три, четыре.
First up, the nonsensical rants, both original, done by Finanimate, and the Can I Copy Your Homework one by Jacob 2010. Originally, I was going to read all of the comments that were both in these videos, and not the Chris Barone ones in the Finanimate version. However, I decided not to out of, well, let's be honest, I ain't reading all that. Because some of these actually make no sense whatsoever. However, this one hater did point out that the Wear fandom community is just very toxic, as they put it. However, the interesting part is that every single fandom and community has a toxic side. Not even Initial D and Wongong Midnight as well is safe from the toxicity. Some of the other comments incite either confusion or requesting about other topics. And in other cases, the comments actually criticize the user for making said rant due to the fact that either A, because the person is popular, or B, having a hissy fit and being a piss baby. Although in other cases, individuals like this user, who I will not pronounce for obvious reasons, acting more immature and being far worse than the original creator of the video. Oh yeah, I didn't realize until making this video that Timmy the Idiot also made hate videos out of Dareen Younes, similar to how Epic Stimpy has. Although thankfully in Timmy's case it's to a much lesser extent. I also decided to not include these in the video as I don't think they count as hate. I think it falls under satire / parody. But what's easily one of, if not the biggest blunders in history was, okay, I know I said I wouldn't be including the Chris Barone rant or anything of the sorts, but this does involve Dareen Younes. I was going to not only read Chris Barone's long and quite frankly ridiculous request list, as well as the 5 videos, by the way, but also react to David Bosco relaying the message to Dareen Younes, but not only due to the fact that I ain't reading all that, and I would also be repeating the same point of Dareen Younes can do whatever they want with their channel, but it's also because I didn't think to archive all 7 of these videos at the time. While the 2 videos of characters from the Dareen Younes videos crying are technically not lost due to the fact that these are just simple edits that can be found with a Google search away, but the alternate ending to the Friday Night Funkin' Werewolf series, as well as David Bosco relaying the message from Chris Barone to Dareen Younes, as well as the 2 slideshow requests made by Chris Barone himself, are completely lost, with only the screenshots to prove its existence. So with all of that aside, I foolishly decided not to do any of that, even though I wish I could have. Oh yeah, speaking of the guy, Chris Barone has been trying to redeem himself after the whole Austin Lorenzen drama. What's extremely odd is the fact that not only is he still in cahoots with Austin Lorenzen all this time, but he also tried to have me to take down all posts and videos mentioning his name and keeping his name out of his mouth, essentially giving him anonymity. Which I, of course, as you can see by the screenshots of these comments, decided to not do what he says because, well, To put it into an Occam's razor, that's just not how the internet works. Once it's on the internet, it's always going to be on the internet, unless someone decides to not archive it. But that's really besides the point. You're gonna have to carry that sin with you for the rest of your life. Even if you somehow manage to get yourself a 9-to-5 job, somehow in this godforsaken economy, I think I'll move on right before I get myself into a political discourse. Long story short, it was basically sort of like a commentary/reaction hybrid. Now the commentary had similar points to the rants of Epic Stimpy, Finanime, and even Timmy the Idiot's rant on Dareen Younes, saying that werewolf videos are not okay and that they're inappropriate and all that. Interestingly, however, they decided to use the same tactics that Epic Stimpy and even Jay Kaiser did when it comes to commentary/rant videos, by pointing their phone camera onto a laptop. Although sadly, I don't really have any proof of this video's existence except for my first-hand account. No archives, no screenshots, no nothing, so it's most likely completely lost. Another video that I came across a while back whilst I was scouring the internet for no reason whatsoever due to the fact that I was bored out of my mind. I just so happened to stumble upon a simple video known as I Hate Dareen Younes. What I can describe from the video was like the first few seconds of Dareen Younes intro, but when Dareen Younes the character goes down to bite down the bone, it just jump cuts to a stock video of an explosion. I wasn't sure if it was a sea explosion that was used in the episode Dying for Pie, or if it's specifically sort of like a land explosion that was used in several gaming and even memes. However, unfortunately, much like the previous one I talked about, no archives of it exists, so it's most likely completely lost as well. Oh yeah, by the way, I was going to mention the fact that the comments from Finanime's rant about Dareen Younes was completely lost, or at least some of them. Well, I did manage to find an archive of them in the DMs of one of my old friends before they deleted their Discord account. Other than this little video right here that was supposed to be sort of like a childish Go Animate video, it's really all the things that I not only cut out but also forgot to add as well. Most of, if not at least a half of this stuff that I talk about are partially lost. Not only the Chris Barone video but also the David Bosco video, as well as and also the two other videos. Now, do I want to see them see the light of day again? Well, yes and no. And it's mainly out of morbid curiosity, but if these videos never see the light of day again, then I'll be fine without them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the whole cut content of the Dareen Younes duology. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't have much else to say other than see you later, I guess. Last minute update, because this is actually pretty recent. Chris Barone has recently announced that he's going to stay neutral, by not only not picking sides but also confessing his sins. While I don't really forgive him for his past actions, I'm not going to hold a grudge against him. In fact, this is actually a great start to becoming a better person. Anyways, that was the last minute update, so bye.
バーストップ止まりたくない規制になんか愛が倍してもビッグ目指すスイートワンのスイートビッグ原告音はそっちシフトちは道へかろう Cause I'm never gonna stop trick my dream
easy なモチベーション全てのシミュレーション逃げてみたってどこでもセーフティーゾーン何かを手に入れて何かを忘れてく世界が壊れても変わらないピースティーシャー誰の手にさえ負えない激しい夢時間さえも今超えてく Raise your dream 風の中で眩しく叫ぶあなた夢たちが Raise your dream 炎止まるくらいに I can feel 強く感じてる Raise your dream 闇を張り裂いてゆく Like I speak to the beat 世界中の凍え引いた夜を消してく Raise your dream 道を開いてく
Getting down another round never slow down コンマ1秒でノックダウン余韻の公式へて Go to the next sound 誇り舞う敗者地に這ういくつだけの野良君たち邪魔くさいからしかとしていこうストリーカー去ってゆくストリートの向こう Something that you know
Raise your